What's going on, City Hill Church family? Pastor Andrew here with little Ava. Wanted to jump on and encourage you guys real quick. Right now there's so much opportunity for anxiety, so much opportunity for fear, for everything that kind of comes along with what's going on right now. We're in the middle of obviously a pandemic. Things are shut down. Many people, including myself, are out of work. We don't know where our next paycheck's going to come from. And something that God's really been challenging me on recently and over for a while now, I guess probably, getting maybe prepared for this, is reminding me where my hope comes from, where my provision comes from. And I believe that God uses my work, to provide for my needs, but my provider is truly God and in God alone. Because obviously work could be, gone just like that. There's so many things in life that could be gone in an instant, but one thing that will remain forever is God. The Bible says not to fear, that God does not give us a spirit of fear, but a spirit of faith, hope, love, and a sound mind, right? God will get us through this. I believe that He is not taken, surprised by anything, but that He is prepared and that He has been preparing us for such a time as this. If there's anything that we as a church can do for you, make sure you reach out. We will get through this, and on the other side, we will be stronger. The Bible says that God cares about the sparrow, right? We see this lovely little story, and the sparrow bird is probably, we see every day, probably 100 times a day if we're outside. Something that kind of becomes background noise, is a nuisance, is maybe forgotten about. The least of these, maybe. But God cares about the sparrow. How much more does He care about you as His child? If He cares about that sparrow, how much more does He care about you? And I just wanted to encourage you right now that God does care about you, that He loves you. We don't need to be fearful. We don't need to be worried or anxious in the time like this, because God is our provider. We may not know where our next paycheck is going to come from, but God will provide for our needs. I love you guys. Have a blessed week. Little Ava here wants to say bye. She's just straight up chilling. Love you guys.